My name is Kira. Welcome to another Castlevania reaction. The last episode was really rough, and I would appreciate it if you wanted to listen to my slight intro to this video. It's my muskox of comfort making another appearance. In the last episode, I don't think it's been any secret that I have really disliked the Hector and Lenore relationship. And I think the last episode really secured in my mind why that is. And because I'm trying to be more open about stuff that has happened in my life, I have to say that at one point I was in a relationship with a very beautiful woman, and it was a long-distance relationship. The first time that we met in person, she initiated contact that I did not want. And it was really tough. And it took me a long time to be able to even accept that it had happened, because I didn't want to believe that I had been that stupid. I need people to not comment that it's hot, because there were some people who did that in the last video. I can assure you that it's not hot, no matter how beautiful a woman is. It's not hot. It fucks you up. And I've gotten from some people that Lenore has like a redemption arc coming up, but I hope that you can understand that this is kind of personal for me at this point, and is dredging up a lot of bad memories. And honestly, if I wasn't doing a reaction series, I might have dropped the show. I just want a heads up that for anyone who's gonna like comment on that relationship as hot, or like, ooh, you know, I'd still let Lenore do me, or anything like that, you know, I'm just gonna start blocking people who leave comments like that. And I hate to do that, but it's not hot. So, with that out of the way, I am going to watch the season finale for season 3, and then I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break before watching season 4, just for the reasons that I just, I think I just made clear. And, I don't need people in the comments, like, saying, oh, I'm so sorry, or anything, because you guys didn't know. I didn't share this. So, you know, I don't need pity comments. I just need you to know that please don't leave comments about how you would still, like, you know, you would still do it, or, you know, how it's hot. I can't deal with that. I know that's like a really heavy thing to open up a video with, and I'm sorry, but I just need you guys to understand, because most people do not watch my videos to the very end, that I can't tolerate comments like that. Not on something that is hitting this close to home. With that out of the way, let's just get on to the episode, and just please, I don't know, be a little mindful. Thank you for listening. How is K-pop Demon Hunter still in the top 10 for movies? I'm so confused. Okay. No offense. It's been so long. Okay. Episode 10, Abandon All Hope. You know, I kind of did that a couple of episodes ago. Let's get going. Do I express enough how much I love this intro? It's just so good. Oh yeah, the mirror! I kind of forgot about that. That's why he was going to fight the magician. It's all about the mirror. Isaac, you are the bright light of my life. I like how he went back to get his cloak, like his nice white cloak that he abandoned outside. Oh, there you go, there's the mirror! Oh damn, he could just like transport himself.
If I have to call you sir, I'm going to give up and live in a ghost town with a mad magician woman who would probably eat my eyes while I sleep.
So you gotta like transport just like straight to Carmilla's castle, because that would be so funny.
I may have been on my own too long.
Oh, I love that image. I love that image. Oh, the fractured self. So good. So good for him. So good for where he is in this journey right now. But also the ability to piece himself back together. Like you can still see the cracks, but it's there. And she's like, someone's spying on me. It's cute that he's like looking back on her though. Like he's almost checking that she's okay. I am loving the variety of beasts he's making.
People, but leave the city standing. Tell the others. Perhaps others will occupy this city one day. Or perhaps it will become a monument.
I know the scene isn't over, but I love that. That is a future that he hasn't really considered before. Like, you know, I know that he's also like, maybe it will just be a monument, but there's also the idea that people might actually come back and, you know, live in this city. So, like, his goal is not, I must exterminate the whole race. There's actually, like, an idea that people might come back. That's cool. That's cool. He's changing so much. I'm so proud of him. Every different video player has a way to get it to change.
That died in its sleep.
A hopeful idea.
It's a beautiful night.
He's just so complex. I love him. I love Isaac.
What the hell is that?
Oh yeah.
Well, that is very probably actually hell. And how would you know that? One terrible night with the King of Bohemia and a bag of something that turned out not to be opium. We really don't have time for the story.
Can you close that door into hell?
Not easily, but I will try.
You know, I really didn't latch on to Saint Germain right away. I found him like a little annoying, but he's quickly grown. He's quickly grown. I can see why people were like, "Oh, he's like a fan favorite," because he's just so. I mean, you know, it's like the real world was enamored by Saint Germain, and I guess it's natural me to be enamored with this fictional version of him. He's so funny about like, oh yes, and then I just invented absinthe, and yes, I was with the, what did he say, like prince, and we did some drugs was not was advertised. Like, what has this guy's story been? I want a whole spin-off that's just Saint Germain messing around. Oh, that's not good. He just books it the other way. Okay, more seraphy things, Cthulhu thingy. Okay, these are really cool designs. I guess when they're demons straight out of hell.
Always.
Ooh. Ah, yes, a fight scene! You know how in love I am with their fight scenes. And just how easy it is to track the motion of it. Even with Sypha, like so often with magicians you just get like, you know, bloom, 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 but it's like here you get, she's using the ice, she's using fire. Here is what she's using the ice for. Like when she took the ice particles that were surrounding Saint Germain and just sent them up, it was awesome. Here she's using the ice to skate. It's incredibly cool. You know, so she's a magician who uses her powers in this insanely easy to follow way, which is really unusual, I think. Oh damn, he's just gonna go right in? No, he wants the infinite corridor. Yes, very Dante's Inferno. Inspired. Definitely not a direct... copy, but... Oh, nice extended shot. I love it when they keep those shots on for a long time. That had to be like 5 seconds. 5 seconds of just continuous fight choreography. It's so good. The ability to just get arrows out of your hand. That's very cool. Oh! Make black holes or something? That's crazy. Oh shit! Oh, Sypha! Like, you see people being able to, like, make arrows out of, like, thin air and stuff, but the idea of just making arrows out of the palm of your hand is... that's sick as hell. I've never seen it before. It's sick as hell. Okay, now just like 10,000 more eyes to go. Or do that! Oh no, that didn't work. Okay.
How is this thing still standing?
It just consumed tons of soul. Yeah, what he said.
Kill it several times over.
God, it's like freaking Envy from FMA. Ooh. That would hurt. Realistic reaction to being thrown that hard. Oh, you coward. You did all this. Yeah, stop him, Judge. A quick blow to the windpipe. Christ, did he destroy like the entire city? Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh! No.
Bastard. You bested me. Well done. But you may not win the war. My men are everywhere. It's over.
You are already dead. Let's go.
Son. Take the backfield into the woods. Go right at the fork and over the creek until you reach the apple tree. Stand in front of it. You will see your path to safety.
Why? Why would you tell me this?
Again with the
It turns out
apple tree?
you were the better judge of all things.
That was where he sent the kid. What's with this freaking apple tree? That's weird.
Run, son.
I don't feel like he's sending this guy to his salvation. But yeah, freaking coward. Is that... I'm not sure he's gonna die quite yet. Oh no, he died. Okay. I thought he had like the strength of will to maybe hold on a little longer, but I guess not. See, this is what I love. Because I know that I was talking about Sypha being like a little overconfident in her abilities. And like she's obviously awesome. She's, you know, amazing. She's absolutely phenomenal. But I feel like this was the kind of thing that she ran into with like a little bit too much confidence, and that's all that I was really worried about with Sypha, was that she would be overconfident in her abilities and end up in a situation where she was in real trouble. And this seems like real trouble, although this liquid seems ripe for some electricity. Does she do lightning? I forget. Does she do lightning? That seems like the obvious course here. But, so, you know, when I was saying that Sypha was being cocky, was being like, what was being cocky, it wasn't like, I didn't mean to be like insulting. It was like worrying about this very kind of situation where she is being hurt, where Trevor was just thrown against a wall and is coughing up blood, where they are the only two people fighting these demons coming straight out of hell, because Saint Germain is not a fighter, you know, and that was what I was worried about for Sypha. But I'm going to assume that she survives. And I think that this will be like a good, just a way for her to remember that she is like a complete goddess, but goddesses still have weaknesses, and it's important for her to step back and consider the risks. And I don't want to blame anyone except for Sala and his crazy followers, but they knew that the people were leaving these crazy sigils around town, and maybe if they had considered a little more why they would be leaving those sigils all around town, a lot of people might not have died. And again, I'm not placing blame, but I'm just thinking about what a little bit more reflection might have resulted in. Of course, that would have prevented the creature from, like, opening the portal into hell, so I get why it had to happen for the story. But it's just another way that I think it's important for Trevor and Sypha to realize that sometimes they need to slow down and really consider things before rushing headlong into danger. Because that's what gets them hurt. But yes, goddess, yes! Electrify his ass! Electrocute. Yes! Oh god. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice shot. That was a nice shot of Trevor. Oh, God. He is struggling. I always appreciate the movement of the clothing. I'm really loving... Oh, 2 whips! Oh, now we're talking. I'm really loving these facial expressions of you guys, though. There's so much detail to him. It's really good. Yes! Oh god.
I can't get hold of it! Damn it!
Oh.
Damn you!
Oh dear. Oh, they look so peaceful in hell.
That bloody tepesh! All this death and horror for that leech!
No, I think he's actually gonna be pretty chill.
All this! All the strength you've gathered from murdering a town and drinking its soul. I can't move the window in the corridor, but you can!
Whoa!
Show me what I want to see!
Oh my god, Saint Germain actually... Jesus, just riding that beast? Oh my god, hold on! Oh my god. She's... Is he just gonna jump into the corridor and disappear forever? Because no! Ooh, that's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. Oh god. Sorry. I love that. It reminds me of when they had the, you know, the longer opening with the actual illustrations of the characters, like Adrian turning into the wolf and stuff. Just, I think it's so cool when they just do the black and white lines. It's so, I don't know, it's so cool, you know, just when they do. I know a lot of shows do it, but they're doing it with this fight a lot, and I really appreciate it because it gives gravitas to the kills. Like, we really notice when the kills happen because they're like, boop, palette switch, black and white. And, you know, it is another way that they help us focus on the fight and realize what is happening. Like, I just so appreciate the amount of effort that goes into choreographing these fights and then making sure that we, the audience, kind of always knows what's going on when a creature is dead, you know, through signifying with the black and white, you know, and just the care and like the cinematic shots and the long shots, like the 5-second shots of Trevor just fighting, the nice like long shots of Sypha just doing stuff. They're not switching from character to character like so fast, you know, like that you can't keep track of anything. I think that is something that this show does so well, more than many other shows that I've watched. And I know that I've talked about it before, but I just cannot not talk about it every time I notice it. Because it's so good. It's so good. Like, so many props to the people who did the screenwriting and who animated this stuff, you know? They did such a good job. This is such a good team. And it has evolved so drastically beyond season 1, like when he fought the Cyclops. I mean, and that was already awesome because of the way that they animated Trevor's clothing and everything. This is another level. Like, I cannot believe how much they leveled up. And it was already amazing. Oh, that's such a good one. God, he's just getting so beat up. Yeah, oh, and Sypha's right there to catch him. I love that. Sweeties.
I'm closing the corridor! Get out now!
No!
Thank you! Thank you both!
No!
I'll see you again!
Oh good, he'll see them again? But damn, he really just jumped in there. Oh god, now we're back to this. I don't want this. And we're gonna have to do a lot of black...
What's happening?
You've been lying to us.
I am not.
You have. Everybody lies
At least
to
they're
us.
like shadowing his
Everybody
crotch, I
hides things
guess.
from us.
You won't help us, because nobody helps us. We will work out how to move this castle.
We will find all your secrets. We will use them to build our own empire.
I gave you everything.
No, you didn't. Nobody does. We have been lied to and cheated across half the world. Do you expect us to believe you're different?
I tried to be.
You haven't taught us magic. You will move the castle. You're just like all the others.
You haven't been there that
I know your
long.
lives have been hard, but the world is not against you.
He just wants companions. What the fuck? What the fuck? Can't this child catch a break? Isn't he also like 14 years old or something? Like... God! Fuck. Ugh. Can't they just freaking put some clothes on? I didn't want to see that guy's pubic hair. That was something I didn't need to see. I didn't need to see Tucker's pubic hair.
I am not against you.
You have not been there
Of
that
course
long.
you're not.
Of course he hasn't taught you magic. You still suck at like close combat. Oh shit. No, do not. Oh! Oh, fuck.
I told you my father didn't like magical weapons.
Okay, I know I'm gonna have to like censor so much of this, but that was very cinematic. But, I mean... I don't know, like... Oh, baby.
I never lied to you.
Oh no. Oh no. He's already so... I mean, he was already unstable at the beginning of the season, like talking to the Trevor and Sypha dolls. Like... And then those two came in and he like had this idea of having people who would be around because he needed people to be around, and he was sharing secrets. He shared the Belmont stronghold with them. Like and the castle really does not move at the moment because Sypha melted the machine. And like they really haven't been around that long, you know? Are they expecting him to like teach them everything all at once? Like, I feel sorry for them, for their backstory. But this was cruelty. This was cruelty in taking advantage of someone who they correctly pegged as very lonely, and then just taking advantage of his desire for like any sort of relationship. And while it seemed like it was very like kind of father and children, I guess, like he was taking on a very like fatherly role, I think that he really is just so desperate for any sort of connection that when they initiated a more like the idea that, ooh, maybe we can have a romance, I think he's just so, I don't want to say broken, but he's just so scarred, like emotionally, by what happened, that it's like, and then, you know, left on his own, that like he was so willing to welcome even that kind of connection into his life, even if it was a change from the relationship he thought he had with them. And for them to use that, to use that vulnerability against him, to use something... Didn't they say they were gonna, like, reward him? I mean, so they reward him with sex and then kill him? Like, I'm sorry that they've had a hard life, but that's just cruel. Okay. No, he is alive. I knew that bastard wouldn't die. Okay.
I've killed Sala.
Where is he?
With the apple tree?
Take the back field into the woods. Go right to the fork in the path. You'll find him. Find me my knife.
Why?
Because I'm going to wait for that bastard in hell and kill him all over again when he arrives. Burn my house down.
Okay. What is with the apple tree and burn my house down? Is there evidence in there? Okay, but like, you know, fuck this guy, so... This guy and his stupid unblinking eyes and weird beard that, like, goes into his nostrils. It's a nice apple tree, though. Oh. Oh, the fuck? Wait, that's where he sent the kid? Oh my god! Oh my god! He has been killing the children! I knew he was suspicious! Oh my god! He was killing the children! He killed that boy by sending him to the apple tree! Oh! Fuck yes, I was right! Okay. I guess I was also right about Taka and Suki being secretly bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. No! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, baby boy. Don't. The fuck? That better not be the last we see of him this season.
What's all that? Under him. This
Kids.
thing's been used a lot.
What are those small bones? Animals?
The town has no fucking kids.
He asked me to burn it down.
It's actually still standing. Should we burn down one of the few buildings left?
No, you go in there. You find that
Was his
evidence.
last request.
You know
Who
what?
cares? He's a child murderer.
Let's go in.
Yes. There we go, Trevor. Oh, there he left the key for you. He wants to be found out. No, serial killers always want people to actually find out in the end.
I just want to know what's behind that door.
Except for, like, Zodiac,
That
but...
doesn't seem right.
Come on. This guy was so organized.
No,
There may
do
be
it, Trevor. Trust your
something the
instincts.
survivors could really use.
Trophies! Oh, God, that's sick. There's shoes. Oh, that's sick. That's disgusting. Oh.
Here, every little story is a huge thing. A farming accident, a sickness, a lost child.
I have to say, running a town does not sound like it's fun.
It has its little pleasures.
Oh,
Scraps
he was
of
a
clothing in the pig.
sick fucking bastard.
Small bones.
Yeah,
He said he killed Salah.
yeah.
It was his pit.
He was the judge. And he found his little pleasures.
Fuck. I mean, I was always thinking he was suspicious. Like, there's video evidence. There's video evidence that I thought he was suspicious. This, I mean, I know that Sala, like, killed a bunch of people, but obviously the man was insane, right? Like, he was just batty. And so was the entire, like, am I allowed to call it a cult? I got in trouble with my Mighty Nine video for calling the religious organization a cult, but can I call this one a cult? Like, with his, you know, all of his followers, you know, obviously they strung that night creature up and opened a portal to hell and murdered the entire town, but it was like, well, that's just what these kinds of people do. And then here's the judge who was, like, friendly with them the whole time, and it turns out that he's murdered, like, how many shoes were in there? Fuck. Can I go back? It's when she first lights it. Okay. So that's, like, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there's going to be more along this wall, so that's 11 plus children.
Here, every little story is a huge thing. A farming accident, a sickness,
And Trevor's looking at the far wall, so that's 12.
a lost child.
I have to say, running a town does not sound like it's fun.
It has its little pleasures.
Oh, little
Scraps
pleasures.
of clothing in the pit. Small bones.
Yeah.
He said he killed Sala.
Yeah.
It's
Was
like,
he spit?
Sala and his crew were obviously nuts, but this guy
the
was
judge,
methodical.
and he found his little
He
pleasure.
sent those children to the apple tree with the idea that he was, like, giving them something special, and then they fall into that pit. And, you know, and the pit isn't even, yes, burn it down. And it's terrible because it's like he doesn't even get his own hands dirty. He doesn't even bother with, like, following them to the pit, not even to the pit, but following them to the apple tree, you know, and like actually doing the deed himself. He just lays a pit, and, you know, Sala was lucky that he had something go through the eye right away. Some of those kids probably just, you know, because they're smaller, they would have hit less spikes on the way down, you know, they probably, you know, lay there with a spike through their leg, unable to get up, crying out for help, but of course it's so far away from the town, nobody would be able to hear them. I mean, this is... Why am I getting emotional? Oh, I need to hug my muskox harder. This is... For 3 seasons, they have been fighting, you know, against the supernatural. Obviously fighting against Dracula. There have been people who have gotten in their way, but they've been, like, part of the church, or they've been part of, like, this cult, that I'm gonna call a cult. But this is just an individual being evil. And I guess Dracula was an individual being evil, but that was different. This is a human being evil. This is a human purposefully sending children to their deaths, and then going to the pit and collecting their shoes as trophies before he covers it up again to catch the next kid he sends to the apple tree. That's sick. That's sick in the head in a way that none of the other people that they have encountered so far have been, I think. To purposefully target children and then call it, like, your little pleasure. That's sick. You know, for so long, I mean, it has been for so long, but for the entire series, Sypha and Trevor have been fighting for humanity. And between what happened to Adrian and between this judge, it's almost like, why? God. Burn it all down. Like, see how she's shaking with rage? Like, this is affecting them so much more than Sala.
I want to leave here. Now. Never come back.
Like, this is the breaking point. This evilness from... do I have to deal with Carmilla now? I really don't want to.
Morana's a genius.
It was all my idea, though.
I'd leave it, Striga. Say it. Morana's a genius.
It was still my idea.
Your idea was the equivalent of the village idiot walking in here and saying, I think we should be able to light fires by punching a fish. It basically made no sense, and Morana made it work anyways.
Oh, for God's sake.
Striga, she knows.
I have loved Striga
Yes, you
this season.
How could you possibly know that?
I am a genius.
You're all brilliant.
God,
Stop
fuck her.
bickering.
What's he doing here? Lenore, this is our room.
Fuck you,
Don't even
Lenore.
let the guards in here.
You wanted Hector's help.
Oh God, he's shaking.
Hector gets to sit with us sometimes.
Don't touch him!
Catch?
What's this?
Well, we have a few vampire magicians here. I had one of them make those. I also borrowed that book from him.
The blacksmith magician. Brave choice. Striga almost had him staked out in the sunlight over Christmas after he melted down her old armor to make himself new feet.
That's him. Lovely old man. Strange twitch. These are slave rings. One of them found its way onto Hector's hand while he was swearing his loyalty to me.
Excuse me?
Yes. He was inside me at the time.
Fuck off.
So, as you know, when Hector forges a night creature, they are loyal to him. But now, he is bound to me through the spell on these rings. When he makes a night creature, they're loyal to him, and he swore loyalty to me, so they're loyal to me too.
It was always just her job.
All these rings are linked.
Fuck her.
Wear the ring, and his night creatures will be loyal to you too. And if Hector
I hope
ever
she made
tries to harm
Striga's
us
extra
or take
large.
it off or run away, his ring will cause him so much pain that he'll think
God.
he'll have shat out his own heart. Problem solved.
So traumatized. Fuck.
Bloody hell.
In return, we're going to convert one of the old outbuildings for him to live in. We're going to make it nice.
That
He's
doesn't
going
make
to
it
live
better.
just as well as we do, and he's going to have freedom of the castle.
Oh, I don't think so.
I do. He gets something back from this. He gets a comfortable life. He gets to feel
No.
safe.
I don't care.
Miranda.
I don't fucking care.
The real people are talking. Morana will make
See,
the
fuck her!
arrangements. Striga will organize the forging. Carmilla will agree to all of this and live with it.
I am not a genius. She is. The vampire sister had her own scheme all along.
Oh my God. You adopted him.
Carmilla.
All right.
Just a pet all
Fine.
along.
Oh, and the house will need a really big bed. Turns out he's actually fairly good at sex, and I want to train him.
Yeah,
Get
because he
away
ate
from
you
me.
out.
Ugh, seriously.
Please leave now. I don't think.
Which I do totally approve of. Men should do that more often. When I was a little disparaging of Hector, I was definitely more annoyed with the power imbalance between the two of them, and really starting to connect the dots between my experience and what was happening right there. So I was very frustrated with Hector for being stupid in the same way that I'm frustrated with myself for being stupid. So yes, men should do that more often. I did not mean to make that seem like insulting or demeaning. Sorry. But he made the sex good for you, Lenore. I didn't see you reciprocating in that way.
I needed that information.
Bye-bye.
Did I need to know that?
Did he even, finish? Before she, God, this is...
Tricked me and made me your slave.
You know what? I already have to black out all the boobs from earlier. So I guess I can go ahead and ask, did he even finish? Before she put the fucking ring on him. Like, I'm glad he's good at sex. But, like, I don't think that was as good a, like... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I did no such thing.
You made me a slave. My life is over.
Your life is saved, Hector. And I gave you what you always really needed. I made you into my pet.
Fuck you. Yeah, I don't care. It's like, I know that he's done, like, war crimes. But, like, I don't think that people deserve to be punished with that kind of thing for crimes.
This could not have gone more wrong. What happened?
Go with death, not
You've spent
that.
a couple of months living your life. Adventures and victories. Now,
See, fuck.
we're living my life.
See, now she's feeling the regret of her decisions. Which sucks, because she shouldn't have to. She just wanted to be a hero. And it really was the judge that broke them. Oh god, baby. That's not gonna scar, is it? I really... God.
Well, I suppose I could have put up big signs all over the place. Do not enter, danger of death, abandon all hope. That sort of thing.
Oh my god. Oh fuck, he's turning into his dad.
But this seemed to work well enough. For dead old dad.
Oh. At least he did the dignity of dressing them. I wouldn't have even wanted to touch them. So that was all, that was all a lot. Geez. Well, if you stayed this long, I appreciate it. And if you listened to me at the very beginning of this video, I also appreciate it. So please understand why I am going to please ask to refrain from comments like, I would be Lenore's slave and stuff like that. Please, I don't want to block people, but I will. I think I am just going to take a little bit of a break between seasons. Isaac is the only good part going on. Can it just be a show about Isaac from now on? Like, Sypha and Trevor go back to Dracula's castle and they're like, oh, who are these people on the stakes? And Adrian can just, like, explain everything. Maybe not everything, but he can say they were two people who came and they pretended to be my friends, and then they bound me and threatened me with swords, and I was forced to kill them, so now I am trying to keep people away. And this is how my dad did it, and it seemed to be effective. Except against my mother. And so Sypha and Trevor decide, wow, we maybe really shouldn't have left him that soon because he is not doing well. And so they just, decide that they're gonna go into the castle and live with him for a little bit longer just to make sure that he's, like, gonna be okay. And then they can recover from what happened to them. And everyone can just kind of be better. And I don't know. Oh God, what with Hector? Like, again, he's done terrible things, but I never think that sexual acts should be used as punishment. It's just kind of sick. In fictional settings, like, death feels okay. I wish the judge had died more in pain. I wish they had made him run into his own trap and then he had gotten impaled through the leg and then had to stay there and rot and be dying of thirst and hunger, unable to get himself free. So, like, I'm okay with them being tortured and then killed, but I don't know. There's something about adding a sexual component to it that just icks me out so much. What can happen to Hector to make this happy ending in my head? Isaac uses the mirror and transports himself to Carmilla's castle, and he is a changed man who is willing to forgive. And, fuck, what do we do about the ring? You can't take it off. I mean, I suppose, like, maybe killing all the vampire sisters would negate the ring? And then Hector wouldn't have to have it on him anymore? Because it's not just Lenore, they're all wearing the rings now, so, like, all of them would have to die. And if he tries to get the ring off, she was like, you have unspeakable pain. I don't know. Can he just, like, amputate his finger or something to get the ring off? Like, I know that'll hurt like a bitch, but it seems like the easiest way. Like, at least he's not gonna, like, die from pain. Just, you know. I knew a guy who lost his entire arm because he, like, got it stuck in a wood chipper. And he was, like, the nicest, chillest guy who went on, like, all these other adventures. Like, he was a rock climber, he was a serious, like, hiker. He would go on, like, these week-long hiking adventures in the Rockies. And, like, he didn't let that stop him at all. And so, like, whenever a fictional character, like, faces a thing, like, you know, if Hector really was to, like, chop off his finger or something, I'm always like, if Larry could do it, you can do it too. So my standard is really high for losing limbs, because Larry could do it. I mean, that is so traumatic. A fucking wood chipper. Anyway, yeah, so, oh my god, I rambled so much. I'm so sorry. I hope you're all doing well wherever and whenever you are, and I will be back with season 4. I just need to take a bit of a break, and I hope you understand why. So, take care.